Merry Christmas.
Hello.
And to those of you who don't know us, I'm Scott.
And I'm Ashley.
And we are the Wild Blue Wanderers. So we decided to do something a little bit different in this video. We're going to do what we're going to call our Christmas letter video.
So we're going to let you know a little bit about what we did in 2023 and what we have upcoming for 2024. So stay tuned.
We'll play our intro and we'll get going. So we started off our year in January. Ashley had a milestone birthday, so we took a trip with some friends down to Costa Rica.
Yeah, that was really fun. We stayed in an Airbnb. It was amazing. We were in Punta Arenas, which is kind of on the south side of Costa Rica, and we had a Airbnb that overlooked the ocean, had an infinity pool. We went with two of our really good friends and were able to do some things like zip lining, and we did an ATV tour and just relaxed in the pool. And if you're gonna hit your big 5-0, you might as well do it in an infinity pool with a cocktail in your hand.
Absolutely. It was a great time.
Another thing we did was three of our friends in March, around St. Patrick's Day, had birthdays, and so we ended up going to Virginia City, Nevada, and spending the weekend there, and that was really fun. We stayed at the Tahoe House Hotel, and were able to just walk to a couple bars and some of the touristy museums and attractions. That was pretty fun. And then April and May, we had another friend who had a birthday, and so we ended up going to Mexico.
Yeah, he has a timeshare in Cancun, so he got us a good deal. A big group of us, I think there was like 18 of us, all went down to Cancun and had a good time at the
resort.
all-inclusive resort.
Yeah, so all-inclusive resorts aren't really our speed. It's kind of like a cruise ship that doesn't go anywhere. But we had a really good time with a great group of people. We even got some wave runner. We did some wave running. We got on the wave runners. And did some, little tours and stuff there. And
Hi.
It was pretty fun.
It was a good time. So we had the opportunity to go on multiple side-by-side trips. We have some friends around the area with just local day trips, but that was a lot of fun with a big group of people.
And then some other travels we did. We went back to Sturgis, South Dakota, and we worked on our future Airbnb some more, and we went again on the motorcycles for the rally in August.
Yeah, it was a fun time to ride back there. We, with our house being on Lozelle, it was kind of cool because we're close to everything downtown. Got to walk back and forth and see everything. And our good friend Bob showed up. I'm the friend. Stayed there with us for the week, and it was a great time.
Yeah, unfortunately, Brandy didn't get to go. That's Bob's wife. They're really fun, but she had to stay home and be responsible. So it actually was one of the rainiest Sturgises that I've ever been to. The first Friday and Saturday were like deluges, and we actually took some video that you can see, check back on our channel, of kind of the first couple of days. There weren't a lot of bikes out, but it cleared up and turned out to be a really good time, and it was pretty fun to have a place right on Lozelle Street.
Yeah, they even kept the Budweiser horses in the trailers during the parade, so the trucks brought them through the parade instead of them bringing the trailer through.
Don't want to get them wet.
Right. So then also July area is when we kicked off our YouTube channel. So our trip to Sturgis was kind of our first videos and everything. So hopefully if you look back, you can see we've hopefully improved since then.
We still have some video that we're editing on the way there, so maybe by next Sturgis you can actually see our trip on the way there. So in September I'm in real estate, and I had a 90-year-old client who needed some help moving back to Kentucky, so I offered to fly back with her. And
then since she was going back, I decided, why not make this an opportunity to go for a motorhome trip? So, well, I'm all packed up, getting ready to head out on my own. I'm gonna go meet Ashley in Kentucky. Actually, I think it's Cincinnati is where I'm gonna end up picking her up at.
From Oregon.
From Oregon, yes.
Just a short trip.
So I actually stopped in Sturgis on my way through, spent a night there over Labor Day weekend. Yeah, we're loaded back up and we're ready to say goodbye to the Wanderers Retreat. And then continued on and picked up Ashley.
Yeah, we ended up taking Willie to his first and only, so far, Major League Baseball game. So that's pretty fun, dogs at a baseball game. And then we ended up touring around Tennessee and then made it a pretty quick trip.
Yeah, it was a quick trip. We did almost, I think, over 2,500 miles in the last 4 days to get home before our next things had to be done.
Yeah. It was pretty fun. We actually had signed up for Harvest Host. That was the first time we ever utilized our Harvest Host membership, and we really like it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But trying to drive 500 to 700 miles a day and get to the Harvest Host before they close was kind of a little bit of a
challenge.
Yeah, challenge. But we got to most of them and got to see things, so it was kind of fun.
Yeah, but in the future, we'll try to make it an earlier day.
Yeah, hopefully if we can travel a little more often and not have to make quick trips, we can actually do shorter days like a lot of the other YouTubers talk. We're not afraid to put in a 800-mile day at this point, but I can see the advantages of doing a 300-mile day and only being on the road for a few hours and having more time in the morning and in the afternoon and evenings to see what's around us. Yeah. So a few weeks later, we loaded back up in the motorhome and took off towards Hurricane, Utah. There was a Dynamax rally. It was the Western Dynamax Owners Group, I think is what they call it. Gathering in Hurricane, Utah. So we loaded up and headed down there.
Yeah, that was our first time ever doing anything like that. We had no idea what to expect and ended up being a really fun time. We met lots of neat people at the rally, and then we even met some great people who weren't a part of the rally. They just happened to be camping at the same RV park, and we've since exchanged information and kind of keep tabs on each other, and that's been pretty cool.
Yeah, we're looking real forward to meeting some of those people in 2024 along the way. Yeah. And after we left Hurricane, we continued on to the Dallas-Fort Worth area so we could meet up and visit with my brother there. And then from there, we headed to Houston.
Yeah, so in Houston, our nephew Ethan goes to Rice University and is on the football team, so we were able to catch one of their games and then continue on a kind of a big circle back home from there. In November, we decided to go ahead and go back to take just a road trip to Tennessee, and on the way we thought we'd stop and see our niece and nephew who live just outside of Nashville.
Yeah, so we headed back that way, and as we were heading back, we decided we'd take a side trip back through Sturgis just so we could make sure the house was all winterized and put up our Christmas lights and stuff back there on our way through.
Merry Christmas! Christmas in Sturgis. So we went back to Tennessee to actually look at some property. We have some things going on next year that we'll talk about that we thought we might want to check out some places and different areas and things like that.
So it was another fun, quick trip again. Just drive back there, and like I said, got to see Eva and PJ for just a little bit, and then looked over some properties that we had been looking at online and continued on. And spent our Thanksgiving night in a hotel room and ordered Pizza Hut or Domino's. Yeah. But Ashley had made some turkey and stuffing earlier that week before we left, so we had our Thanksgiving dinner early. Just a little early. So, it's just been a crazy year. 2023 was really busy between work and play and traveling. We went a lot of different places and a lot of different modes of transportation, and it's really opened up to where I see that this house is not exactly where I want to spend my golden years. I think, it's really opened my eyes. When we first started the YouTube channel, I was unsure about not having our home base, but really the house that we have right now is a lot of work. And when we came back after being gone so long, I actually was excited for the next trip. So we decided we're going to stay here for Christmas, and since this is our potentially maybe last Christmas, we went ahead and decorated the house. And
last Christmas at the farm.
Last Christmas at the farm, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we decorated the house here, and we're going to spend Christmas here.
Yeah.
So.
See? Pretty decorations. That's it. I don't think that the village will fit in the motorhome, but I'm probably going to hold on to it anyways, just for, you never know where we'll be. Maybe it'll go in Sturgis.
Yeah, maybe we'll find a place in Sturgis to store it for now until we figure out what the next chapter is.
Yeah. So, as in 2024, I think what the plans are as of now is we're going to get the house ready to sell. So if you know anybody who wants a 50-acre farm in Merrill, Oregon.
Yeah, and then we'll figure out from there. I've got a couple of job opportunities that have come up that would be remote positions with, you know, a little bit of travel here and there, but we might be able to work some of that travel into our RV trips. And then I might have to still go somewhere from there, you know, fly into some different companies and stuff for different things, but for a short period of time. But we're looking at that possibility, and we have a few other things on the
horizon.
Yeah, on the horizon. So we'll see where it goes.
And we didn't buy anything in Tennessee, but we are still keeping our eyes open. And what we're probably looking at is potentially some vacant property that we can, you know, set up an RV pad and maybe have a home site in the future, because we really, really like that Eastern Tennessee area. We'd like to do more exploring before we really make a decision.
Yeah.
But for now, we still have our house in Sturgis, and I think we'll be just fine.
Yeah. If we can become residents of Tennessee, some of the taxes and some of the other fees and stuff are a little bit better for our purposes than other places. So we're keeping our options open and looking at what we can possibly come up with.
Yeah, so make sure you stay tuned and subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with our adventures. And then when we finally do go full-time or most time, yeah. We'll be sure to, you know, do some videos.
For sure. We're going to continue to try to put out videos once a week-ish, but we're learning as we go along, so hopefully you're enjoying them. And if there's content you want to see, leave us a comment. Let me know. I'm learning as I'm going here, so hopefully we can see a trend that gets a little bit better as we're going along, and that you enjoy the videos and we can continue on.
Yeah.
So check out our website. We actually got the website kind of up and running a little bit. It has links to all of our social medias. It's got some links to some of the merchandise that we put up, and it's got links to our Amazon store. We don't want to be pushing product or all that kind of stuff, but we have it there. So if you guys want to help us out and look at it, take a look, click on the links and see what you see.
Willie's trying to talk here, in case you heard him. If you want to take a look and see what some of the things that we utilize in our RV and some of our travel life, it can actually be really good. One of my favorite things is my OXO sink little strainer. I swear, I love that thing. I think we've bought like 10 of them. Yep.
We'll wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. I guess we do have one other little quick trip planned. We got a trip planned to Wyoming. Just a 3 or 4 day trip to Wyoming to meet with some old friends that we've hung out with probably more New Year's than not.
Yep, 2023 is not over, so you think we're done traveling, but we're not.
Yep.
We're going to take off probably on the 28th, 29th, and do just a quick road trip to Wyoming. You know, we actually might take 2 days to get there.
We might. Yep.
Maybe. Well, we're gonna watch the weather, because Wyoming can be awesome this time of year.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll take a quick trip back there, visit with our friends, and ring in the new year back there. So I think Willie's ready for his dinner.
he's like, you can't see, but he's weaving in between the two of us. So
anyway, happy New Year's.
Merry Christmas.
And to anybody else, whatever other winter solstice holiday you want to celebrate, happy that also.
Absolutely.
So make sure to give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. Like I said, let us know what you think and what you want to see. And make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you hit the little notification bell, then you'll know when we post new videos. And that way you can follow along and see what our 2024 is.
Yeah.
Cheers.